So what I'm making this video for is I want to show you guys my Starlink setup. And yeah, the dish arrived yesterday, delivered by FedEx, obviously, 1 day sooner than it was supposed to. And I couldn't wait. I was supposed to do an unboxing video with my wife, but we just got too excited, and we tore open the box like there was gold in there or something. Which I guess in some ways it was. But I do want to show you guys. It didn't take us that long to set up. Maybe, okay, let's just say it took about an hour. Unbox it, run the cord. I was lucky enough that there was a drilled hole through my house to the location where I want to put the satellite dish. It's right now, I'll show you guys once we get outside. It's only about 20 feet off the house. I'm lucky enough that my property opens up into the northern sky and we get to, what do you say? Well, that's what they recommended. Point the dish towards the northern sky, or at least have the northern sky open, and that's how you're going to get your best results. What I want to show you guys here, let's see if you can see back in the corner. There's our sleek design right there, geez. And here is the actual setup of everything. I just want to show everybody how easy it was to set it up. So, obviously this comes in the Starlink package already assembled for you, and look, it's all color coded. You can't really screw it up. White cable goes into white cable, the black cable goes into the black cable. You see both lights, LEDs are solid, indicating that the unit outside is getting power. And here's the modem itself, as you can see, also solid light. And here is the cable, like I said, running to the outside, to the satellite dish outside. Here's my junky ExploreNet stuff, unplugged. I'm not going to use that anymore, obviously. And just wanted to give you guys a bit of a heads up about the modem. You'll turn it on, and you'll notice that this light will actually be blinking. It took about 15 minutes of this light blinking before we had an internet connection that was solid. So don't try to restart it and think that something is wrong. I actually did. I thought, oh, okay. Shows me the Wi-Fi network, but no internet connection. That's odd. But regardless, I believe it was downloading an update to the software itself, and that took about a couple minutes. So just a heads up. Once this light is solid, that's how you know you are live. It's red, call support, obviously. And yeah, let me just show you guys the outside as well. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go step outside and show you just how it works. I'm getting a really great signal. We've had it now for about 12 hours-ish. Over 12 hours, overnight and whatnot. And wow, am I pleased. Was it worth it? 100%. I'd probably even be willing to pay more. If it was $1,000 for Canadian for the equipment, I probably would buy it. I don't know. These people around here, like, and I mean the politicians and the big telco companies, Rogers, Bell, Telus, all of them. How could they hold us hostage for the past decade while an American entrepreneur somehow managed to launch however many amount of satellites in the space and get me internet here that I set up in 5 minutes? You know what they're doing around here where I live? This last week they held a meeting with the telcos and the politicians to consult the public and let them know what their plans are this year and how they're going to run fiber optic cable along the street to each house, how it's going to cost this much and this much. I'm sorry, folks, but you guys got beaten to the game. And the only reason you're even doing anything now is because of COVID and because everyone's at home, having to work from home, and because of, more than likely because of Starlink. It's the only reason you guys are even doing anything or motivated to do anything. It's just disappointing to know that. Because how did one entrepreneur pull this off? That I have the highest speed internet. ExploreNet, I'm sorry, you guys were manageable, but this, I don't get how I still can't figure out how we got to this point. It's like, I don't know, it somehow reminds me of the prisoners who were chained in that in that comparison that Plato did, right? About seeing the light. The prisoners were chained to their prison, and with so much time passed by that they were happy in their chains, that they didn't want to see the light. They didn't want to know what it meant to be free anymore. And honestly, that's what they did to us, the telcos. They made us their serfs, and they're the ones that made us pay them whatever price they want for their internet, to get what mediocre service, to let things just be and not make any difference in the community. Students needing internet access, parents needing internet access, business professionals needing internet access. Everybody here in the rural parts needs internet access. And it is absolutely shocking that I resorted to an American provider to help me out, who did it within 24 months. And only now the politicians and the big industries decided to do something about it around here, because they're scared now of Starlink and Tesla being here. I don't know, it drives me nuts. It's a bit of a rant, guys. Obviously, the issue's more complicated than just that. Just give me this, give me that. I get it. But on the surface, the optics of all this just seem bizarre. It's like, how did we not figure this out earlier? But one person did. That's all I'm trying to get at. How did one person make it look so easy? How? I went through my ExploreNet contract right now, through every little Reddit, little category this, how to cancel this, what happens when you cancel this, what we promise, blah, 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 blah. Wow, it took that many people that long to put something like that together, to give such mediocre service. I simply don't get it. I really don't. Anyways, guys, let's take you outside. I want to show you how it looks like, because I think that's more important. As far as speeds, like I said, anywhere from 60 to 160, really. I'm not complaining. Last night I was fortunate enough I was able to play some GTA 5 online, and not an issue. Honestly, I haven't had an issue since loading this up. I know it's been a day, but I guess we'll see. Anyways, welcome to my home. I'll show you guys. Holy crap, I'm gonna fall in through here. Sun's out, nice bright day. Let's have a look at this satellite dish. You'll see my little funny makeshift setup. Check it out. There's Dishy on my well. What a sandbag over it, just to keep it in from the wind. What can I say? Eventually, want to get it up there. Corner of my house, right there. I don't know. I'm not too concerned about that now. I'm just happy to have this thing working. Anyways, guys, that's it. Maybe I'll sit down and do a quick, brief recap of how things have been after 24 hours. Let me see you guys.